wife. One of the participants which I headed, is Sister Connie. So I told the service team that I will be the one who will one-on-one her. Just joking. So I met her there, and in 2003 we got married, and the Lord blessed us to one boy and one girl, also member of Kids for Christ. So I was, for the longest time, I was as the sector coordinator of SFC Pasig, if you are familiar with Pasig. Pasig is one place in the Philippines, in Metro Manila. So we were the coordinator there. And just this year, I've been coordinator for Pasig, SFC Pasig, for the 7 years. So then they assigned me to go back to mainstream CFC in Pasig. And if you know Noli Manuel, our international mission head, he assigned me to be the Southeast Asia Regional Coordinator. But to tell you what does that mean, it only means that. So I'm very honored. I'm very thankful that the Lord blessed me with this mission. It's our first time in Malaysia, and my kids was so amazed with the Petronas Tower. That's why you had the late dinner, because of the tower. We lost track of the time because we were so awed, and we were so amazed with the structure. No? So, the talk outline is still being revised by our PFO in Metro Manila. So, I suggested to Brother Jojo if I can give this talk. You know why? Because the PowerPoint is already ready. I'm just being honest. Because I'm just new into my work, and it's a little bit toxic, so I opened my laptop and it's already ready. So, no. Brother Jojo, empower the leaders tonight. I'll do my best to strengthen the passion for leadership. No? So we'll talk about visionary leadership, and I was so glad to see who made the slide a while ago. Proverbs, that people will perish without vision, and that's what we're gonna talk about. You know, what vision will that really vision will empower our leadership. And if we don't have vision, truly the community and our brotherhood, our sisterhood will perish. So it's very important that we have this vision. Okay, so yeah, can I thank you very much. Are you already a member? So
Sort of.
you're a member of the CLP ongoing. So you have already a service. You're the point person. So you will point. So okay, to start with.
Stop.
Okay.
It's not working.
It's not working. As I've mentioned, we'll talk about vision. So tonight we'll do a lot of visioning. Okay, I'll borrow your imagination, I'll borrow your vision. So I remember a story. There were 3 construction workers, and every lunchtime they talk to each other during lunchtime. And every day, every single day, their bayan, their ulam, English, bayan, their bayan is dry fish. You know dry fish? In Tagalog, that's tuyo. I don't know. You know, you have tasted tuyo? Oh, you have it here? Yeah, so every day that's their bayan. So that's their bayan. So the first construction worker, he said, if tomorrow my wife will, because they work very hard, right? So the construction workers, he said to his colleague, if tomorrow my wife will prepare again tawilis, What do you call that here?
Secret man.
Oh, tuyo. I will kill myself because sawang-sawa na siya sa, please translate. He did not say that I will be put in the spot. Sawang-sawa na to tuyo.
Choose a translator who you want.
Sick and tired of
There.
Okay, I'll just do my best. For always having that kind of bayan, I will kill myself because he was fed up. Thank you. Fed up with that. And the other, when the other construction worker, he opened his lunchbox, he also saw tuyo. And he said to also to himself, if tomorrow also my wife will prepare tuyo, I will also kill myself. And the other person also, the third person, when he opened his lunchbox, he saw again tuyo. So they all agreed, if tomorrow our wives will prepare like this, we will kill ourselves, we will jump to the Petronas Street Tower. Because that's the time when they will dig the Petronas. So the following morning, the following lunchtime, the first construction worker, he opened his lunchbox and he saw tuyo, then he jumped. So to cut the story, no? The second person, he opened the lunchbox, he saw tuyo, jumped. He killed himself. And the third person, same story, he saw tuyo and then he jumped. Okay? You follow? Okay, in the wake, the wives were there. The first wife was crying so hard. He told her husband by lying there, if you only said that we don't like tuyo anymore, I should have prepared another viand. And the second wife was was full guilty. He was crying so hard. She was crying, if you also said that you were fed up with tuyo, I should have prepared something else. See, the two wives were crying so hard. And the third wife, he was just standing there, and just pointing on his husband and doing like this. So the two wives were so confused, no? They talked to the third wife. Do you follow?
Yes.
So they said, why are you not so guilty about it? Why are you not crying? Are you not sad because your husband killed himself? No, sabi niya, no. You know why? Why are you not sad? You know why? Sabi niya, because my husband, he cooks for himself. What's the point? Brothers and sisters, we all choose our own destiny. Correct? We choose our destiny, no? And I honor you, all of you, for choosing to be here, no? I know how you feel. I was talking to Brother Jojo. I used to live in Saudi Arabia. My father is an OFW. I know it's lonely, okay, if you don't have your family here. I know homesick, no? Maybe in your case, your family's here, okay? But yeah, see, I know you. I know what you're going through, no? But you chose to be here. You chose your own destiny, no? Every person has his own journey, correct? But every person hold his own map, no? We have all our journeys, but every one of us, we hold our own map. And you chose to be here, no? She was an MV in the Philippines, no? In the MV of the Philippines, you're just having a great time, you know? No pressure. MV is mission volunteer. She was a former mission volunteer in the center, no? But you chose to be here, no? With your own reasons, no? You chose to be here, and you chose your own journey to be here in Kuala Lumpur. And I honor you because I know it's not easy to be away from family. Okay? That's why I bought ticket. Our mission was supposed to be only me and my wife. No? And we talked to our daughter and told her that we will be away for 4 days. 4 days. All night she cried. She does not like. She only said, 3 days only, mommy, 3 days only. But our mission is 4 days. The following morning, just this Monday, I was going here Thursday, Tuesday, we decided to buy ticket. You know? So, because it's very hard, no? To go here, in your mind, my wife told me, in my mind, I will go in mission, but in my mind, I can visualize my daughter crying all night, and I cannot do that. Okay, I told her, do you have money to buy ticket? You cannot do that, do you have money? Okay, she has money, she said. So we immediately bought, no? So that's why, for 4 days, you see, my daughter will suffer, no? I know your contracts are 1 year, 2 years, no? So what's the point? I honor you, no? Even you're far away from your families and you just choose to be here, you choose your own destiny. So, that's not part of the talk. No. So what is vision? Then I told you how we will connect that later. So vision is a vivid picture of ambitious, credible and alternative future state to which we commit ourselves. See? I believe that you already committed to your companies here, no? So you envision yourself to be here, no? So without that vision, I believe you will just decide anytime if you go back to the Philippines and be with your family. But I know in your heart, in your mind, you love your family. You want to help your families. That's why you're here, no? Okay. So I want to emphasize commit, no? If you have a vision, okay, if you have a vision in your future, in our community, in your life, that we need to really to commit with that vision. So, and how to commit with that? Vision will help us with that. Okay, in order for us to commit. Okay, next slide, please. And what's the what's the? I suppose I was not supposed to see this. Move it. Okay. No. Apart. Okay. Pretend that you didn't see that. I want to ask you. Do you know what's the vision of our community? Singles of our ministry, Singles for Christ. Do you know? Oh, because
It's behind on your shirt.
yeah, it's on my shirt. So what's the vision? Every
Single man.
experiencing Christ. See?
All over the world.
Yeah. See? Can you see the vision? See? That's the vision, no, of SFC, no? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that was created in 2010. No, they put the vision of every single man and women all over the world experiencing Christ, no? Now we're here in Kuala Lumpur and we will let the world, the single men and women here experience Christ, no? That's the great news of our vision. Okay, so and this can only happen through us, no? In this part of the world, this vision can only happen through single SFC Kuala Lumpur. Okay, so I'll just expand on that later. So next slide, please. So this is our vision. But do you know that in 2011, when we attended the Global Leaders Summit in Bangkok, they expounded the vision. And you know what's the expanded vision of SFC? It's here. Singles for Christ is the next generation of couples for Christ. Are you glad? Huh? It's like couples for Christ saying, you are the next couples for Christ. So you will marry someone. Is that good news?
Yes.
How about the others? You're not convinced. Because I want to correct the mentality. If we say couples for Christ, that's not only couples for Christ. So let me remind you that SFC is couples for Christ, handmaids of the Lord is couples for Christ, servants of the Lord is also couples for Christ. When we say couples for Christ, it's not only the couples, no, the married couples that we're talking about. When we say couples for Christ, it pertains also to singles for Christ. It pertains to handmaids of the Lord. Is that clear? So you are the next couples for Christ. You choose where handmaids of the Lord. No, but this is a good news. Empowered by the Holy Spirit to journey and witness with single men and women in their discovery and pursuit of vocation and the fullness of mission towards building a Christ-centered society. That's the expanded vision, no? Okay, to explain this, maybe you can talk to me. That's the talk. Yeah, so I will not explain further because she will give the talk. Don't want to preempt because I don't know. No, but I remember Rick Warren, a writer. He said, purpose-driven life. He defined success. No, he defined success as finding your purpose and in doing so maximizing your potential. And in the process, helping others also find their purpose. And for me, that explanation best describes this expanded vision. Expanded outline. So this vision, okay? So, and tomorrow nga, Beth will further explain. So, I just want to present to you the expanded vision, okay? So, I hope we be successful in our vision, no? The expanded vision. Okay, so next. Why is vision important? So, as I've said earlier, we need vision, no? To really commit ourselves in the mission, no? We need visioning. It's important because it guides us in our life and of our community. Without vision, we are like, do the brothers play basketball? Okay? Just imagine you're playing basketball and you're playing without a ring. Can you imagine? Huh? We're playing basketball, but there's no ring. Do you think that the players can score? Because there's no ring. How will they know if they're winning? If they're just throwing the ball and they don't know if they're scoring. They don't know if they're losing. They don't know. Do you follow me? Can you visualize that? That's our state. That will happen to us if we don't have vision. You just serve and serve and serve, and you don't know if you are making points in the scoreboard of the Lord. Di mo alam kung kota ka na, kung sa sales, no? If I'm a salesperson, by the way. And somebody here is also in sales. In sales, they have the saying, kota ka na. You know, you hit your target for that month, no? So, if you don't have a vision, you don't know if you're quota or not. If you're winning or not. Do you follow me? No? So, without vision, you're like playing basketball without bat. So, vision is very important in everything that we do, no? In our community. The direction that we will take and everything that we do is dependent on the vision that we set for ourselves. That's what I'm telling, no? You chose to be here in Kuala Lumpur for our family, okay? You sacrifice here in Kuala Lumpur for your family because you have a vision. You want to enlarge you want to give the best for your family. That's the vision, no? For the area and for the area, for our Kuala Lumpur Couples for Christ and for our community. So we really need to have the vision, the correct visioning for our community, for God. Okay? So we'll talk about this, no? This night, okay? So, next slide, please. Vision, because vision is the capacity to see farther than your eyes can look. A girl traveling with his dad on a cruise, no? And suddenly, her daughter told her, "Dad, look at that." This is what they're looking at. "Dad, can you see that?" The father said, "No, it's just water. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? No, Dad, can you see that?" Then the father, "I cannot see that. I just see water." Then the child said, "No, Dad, it's a beautiful creation of God." You see, okay? You see, vision is the capacity to see farther than your eyes can do. If you see that point blank, you just see water, no? But in the eyes of the child of that child, he see the creation of God. You see, that's the difference. That's sight versus vision. We will talk about later. So vision is very important, no? So next slide, please. This is one of the visionary leaders, no? You know this guy? Do you know this guy? He's Manny Pacquiao. He's the 8th world division champion of the world. He's in boxing. He's also a congressman in the Philippines. He's also a singer. He's also an actor. He's very famous in the Philippines. Now he will be a basketball player also. Okay? Coach also. No, but basically he's a well-known boxer in the world. Okay? His favorite is Mexican food. He likes to knock out the Mexican boxers. No, but this is Manny Pacquiao, no? He was a poor guy in the Philippines, but he has a vision of himself being a great boxer someday. He used to sell pandesal. You know pandesal? Small bread.
Bread of salt.
Bread of salt. The palaman is salt. Okay. No. It's a bread, small bread. He used to do that. He trained without shoes. But he's so into his vision that he told himself, one day I will be a great boxer. That's his vision. Okay? You want to be as rich as Manny Pacquiao? All of us here. Do you want to be rich? He's a billionaire. By the way. He's a billionaire. Okay? You want to be a billionaire like Manny Pacquiao, Brad,
Yes.
Archie? I believe your name is Archie?
Yes.
Archie, you like to be Manny Pacquiao?
Yes.
Okay? You like to be rich as Manny Pacquiao?
Richer.
Richer than Manny Pacquiao? Okay?
Yes, God bless you.
Can you do 3,000 sit-ups a day?
In the future.
Let's try now 3. You see, what's the point? What's the point? Everybody wants to be rich, no? But everybody wants to be Manny Pacquiao, but nobody wants to do 3,000 sit-ups a day. Because it's hard. Without that vision, you cannot do that. I'm glad that the Lord did not make me a boxer. He made me the whole day in the oval. Huh? Okay? I don't have that. I preserve my pace. But this guy, he had the vision. When he was still a teenager, when he was still young, he already had the vision. That's why 3,000 sit-ups for him is not, he does not feel the pain. You see what vision can do to a person? You see, if I tell you now, do 3,000 push-ups, maybe you will kill me, no? But maybe you will say, I'll forget about the billion pesos. Just don't make me do 3,000 push-ups this night. You see? But he has the vision. See, we see the vision what can do to a person. So, that's Manny Pacquiao. So we're thankful that we're not boxers, no? Because we don't have to do the 3,000 sit-ups a day. So what's my point? Vision is very important. Okay, if you have a vision, it can take you places. Okay? So number 3, next. I introduced you to my friend, no? I also have another friend. His name is Michael Jordan. You know Michael Jordan? Oh, I see the Michael Jordan. Okay. Michael Jordan, he was cut in his basketball varsity team. No? He was trying out for his basketball. You know the story? No? He tried out in his basketball high school varsity, and the coach told him, "You're not qualified. You're not good. We will not select you." Then he locked himself in the door in his room, no? And he told himself, because he has also the vision, he told himself that one day I'll be the greatest basketball player in the world. I can accept failure. He said in his quote, I can accept failure, but I will not accept not trying to be successful. You see, because that's the vision. You see, you don't accept failure if you have a vision in your mind. So, that's my friend. Okay? So what do I mean? In our community, how can I relate this to our lives in Singles for Christ? In our community, there are a lot of pains. Yeah, you need to, you see, Brother Jojo, he has to leave his work, okay, to just fetch a guy. He has to leave his work just to fetch up my family, no? He need to treat us in Nando's restaurant. Okay? So, that's sacrifice, no? Okay? You see? We need to disorganize his house because of my children. That's sacrifice, no? But I believe he has the vision. The vision to serve God, no? So, with this, the generosity of his heart, no? It does not look at this as burden. Do you follow me, no? So, believe me, no? Singles for Christ is not a problem, a solution to all your problems, no? What we want to promote is a relationship with God. But when you're with the Lord, God did not promise that your life will be easy. No, we'll go that way to that later, no? You know, so I've been here since 1999, brothers and sisters, and I've known many brothers and sisters that transferred in the Chinese ministry. You know the Chinese ministry? You know, our ministry is Singles for Christ ministry. You know, we have a Chinese ministry. You know what's a Chinese ministry? Lilo. When they feel the pain in serving the Lord, they they go to Chinese ministry, Lilo. Lilo. They
Lilo.
translate.
Gets na po, gets na.
Okay. They also transfer to Japanese ministry. You know Japanese ministry? Yokona. When their leader,
Ayoko na, don't want.
when their leader, you're not attending your household for consecutive months, and they correct you. Okay, he felt the pain. He felt the pain, and he transferred to the German ministry. You know German ministry? Burnout. Burnout na daw siya. Burnout. So don't just Singles for Christ ministry, ha? Don't entertain those other ministry. Okay. Corny na. Sige na. Yun. So, you know this kid? Okay? Last Saturday, we were watching as a family the story of Laika. Maalala mo kaya? Yeah, did you stream? Yeah? And we were all crying. You see, to have a good vision, you must remember this. Begin with an end in mind. This little girl, in her story, he was a scavenger. You know scavenger? That's the cousin of Avenger. No. Scavengers. Their livelihood is getting trash from the streets. This girl she used to be like that. No? But while she was doing that, he told his family, while they're pushing their kariton, you know kariton? Curtain! You know curtain? Oh, he told his family, then they passed through to a beautiful house. She told their family, someday we will live in that, somewhat like that house. So she has a vision. She won the Voice Kids in the Philippines. She was a little girl. She was a little girl with a big dream. See? She began with an end in mind. She felt the pain in picking up trash, but she has a vision, a clear, vivid vision that someday their lives will be better. You see what vision can do to a person? No? Even vision does not pick an age, no? Any age, you can have a vision, you know, and it can do wonders. Okay, she's very famous now in the Philippines. Okay, so next slide. Oh. You know Mark Anthony? You know Mark Anthony? Mark Anthony Fernandez. You don't know?
Guapi, best friend.
Oh, you're the same age of mine. You know Mark Anthony Fernandez? Oh, wait, brother. I'll tell you. Okay, I have the privilege to, you know, in the Philippines, we have a rehabilitation center. Okay, the drug addicts, we bring them there. And they stay there for 1 year to be healed in their addiction. No? And Mark Anthony Fernandez, he was a famous actor in the Philippines. And he was involved in drugs during the peak of his career. And his parents, okay, he was so involved in drugs, they put him there in the Camp Bagong Diwa Rehabilitation Center. That's a public government rehabilitation center, no? Okay? And the Couples for Christ community, the Singles for Christ community, it so happened that the Camp Bagong Diwa Rehabilitation Center is included in our territory, where I serve as a coordinator. So we serve in the Camp Bagong Diwa, and I give talks there also, no? And I saw Mark Anthony, famous, no? So I was so proud, a famous person is listening to my talk, no? And after the talk, I asked him, Brad, no? Congratulations, I saw your movies. Can I request that I have a picture with you? I have a picture, so I will just pagyabang in my brag. You know? I just brag in my Singles for Christ brothers and sisters. We did not went here, no? I go here today. They did not see you, no? Okay. So you want to see Mark Anthony while he's doing drugs? Huh? Okay, I want to see. Okay. That's the picture of Mark Anthony while he's doing drugs. Yeah. He was before he was handsome, but because he did drugs, He did drugs. Because he did drugs, his face like that. So is it ugly? Of course. All drug addicts are ugly. Don't expect drug addicts to be ugly. So that's part of it. Fernandez, while he was in the compound, do you agree?
No.
Why? It's ugly?
Yeah, so
Ugly, ugly, no? Ugly. Pagkakapangit ko muna ito. Ako yan! Pagkakapangit mo. Pakibili mo ako ng blind. Pagkakapangit mo, susok ako. Thank you for your hospitality. Kuala Lumpur. That's me before I enter Singles for Christ. I'm not ashamed to tell the world now. To tell the world, no? Hello world! Hello world! I'm a drug addict before. No, I used to be a drug dependent, no? Before I joined Singles for Christ. Oh, yeah, I was hooked into drugs, no? All of kind of drugs I already tasted. I didn't do injection. I just take syrup, tablets, marijuana, shabu. Yeah.
That
And I
be-
was- You're really kind. Two of you. You're so sweet. God bless you. Proud naman. See you in EDSA. I was a former drug addict. God just blessed me with a neighbor who is a member of Handmaids of the Lord. So in our place, I was a black sheep, pasaway. Translate pasaway. Naughty. No, gangster in our place, no, and the Handmaids of the Lord, our neighbor, he just invited me in the Christian Life program, and then in the Christian Life program, I had no absent, okay, because I was always early, because there were free merienda, free snacks, no, but in the drug rehabilitation program, you have to be there 1 year for you to be healed in your addiction. No? I was also put in a rehab. In that rehab, it only requires me to be 13 Fridays or Saturdays. 2 hours every Saturday. You get my point? In that rehab, okay, where I was healed, it only requires me to go there 2 hours every Saturday. And you know what's that rehab? It's the Christian Life program. Okay? And they say 1999 April I graduated in the Christian Life program in Pasig, no, in our area, and they say the rest is history. Now I'm in Kuala Lumpur. Talking about the greatness of the Lord. You know why? Because of the vision. Vision is the greatest source of hope. When I was doing drugs, my girlfriend left me, my friends left me, my family don't want to see me anymore because when they see me, I always ask for money, I sell stuff just to have money for drugs. No? So they shy away from me. No? Okay? And if you have that face, it's understandable. But when I became Singles for Christ, I already had the vision. And the vision that I had is God will bless me with a family. I didn't have the vision back then to be in Kuala Lumpur proclaiming the Lord's greatness, no? But you see, the Lord will bless you much more, no? Because I had the hope, no? That the Lord will bless me if I just obey His promises, claim His promise, He will bless me. Okay? If you just have the vision. That's why vision is important, because vision is the greatest source of hope. Okay? So, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. that the Lord loves me so much. See? You want to have this slide? Okay. So, the greatest gift that the Lord gave us is not the gift of sight, but the gift of vision. You see? This is now my gift. See? I always tell the Lord, Lord, if this is the result of me giving my tithes monthly, regularly, so be it. Lord, if this is the result of buying cake raffle ticket, Angkop Global ticket, I bought every kind of ticket that the center can, the community, because per parish, no, they have fundraising. In the Philippines, they always have fundraising. So they have cake raffle, bike raffle, every kind of raffle. Then the YFC, the KFC, they will sell it dito. But I tell the Lord, Lord, if this is the result of that, of all the tickets that I bought, which I did not win, by the way, so be it. If this is the result that I need to go to Southeast Asia just to proclaim your goodness, so be it. Keep it coming, Lord. This is the vision that when I was in drugs, when I was in the process of eating, this is what I envisioned. No? From that face to this face. See? Do you look at me now? Do I look like Mark Anthony now? Daniel Padilla. Okay. So, how do we respond to God's vision of grace? So now, this pertains to everybody, no? How do we respond to God's vision of grace? First, we must understand that vision demands leadership. My friends, you have to accept this. Being members of Singles for Christ, you need to accept that in your own way, you are a leader. No? When we talk about leader, it does not pertain only to Brother Jojo or me. It's all of us. If you want to really to be successful in your vision, you must accept it will demand leadership. Leadership is applied vision. Because leadership is applied vision. You cannot have vision but you're doing nothing. Huh? You cannot have vision without doing it. You see? Because leadership is applied vision. Leaders with vision flies like an eagle. Okay? I'll give you a characteristics of an eagle. No? Sige, next slide. You see, an eagle, okay, I believe eagle is the king of all birds, right? Okay? An eagle, 1 kilometer away, he knows if your zipper is open or not. That's the vision of an eagle. Yeah, if you don't believe me, you Google it. Research it. No, that's the vision of an eagle. 1 kilometer apart, and he knows if that guy has an open zipper. See the vision of an eagle? So what does the Lord requires us bilang as SFC members? The Lord is telling you, have a vision of an eagle. Okay? Who are household heads here? Okay. You're the only one, right? Yeah, okay. If I ask you now, what's your vision to your household?
I can see the difference.
You see? Good! Good! He's a good leader. You're the eagle. So, what else? What else the characteristic of an eagle? You know, an eagle, why he's called the king of the birds? Because he can fly the highest among all birds. You know why? When he see a cloud with storms, no, he used that storm to elevate. Do you follow? I cannot explain so much in English, but he used that storm to make his altitude higher. So he's making the use of storms to make his altitude higher. When he sees storms, he goes to that storms so he can use that as a stepping stone to make his altitude higher. So what's the point? Okay, a great leader, he used the challenges, okay, to make himself better. So that he can fly higher. Okay? Adversity builds character. Remember that saying, no? Adversity builds character. And as long as you as long as your tenure here in Singapore, to this guy, you're from Melaka, you're cyber, you're from outer space, right? You're from cyber. Oh, but you're here tonight. Okay, how many kilometers away?
40 kilometers.
40 kilometers away.
Yes.
I'm 1,000 kilometers away. He fall. Robin Williams. Fall. Just kill himself. Some people, when they see adversity, they flee away. Okay? When their leaders correct them, they go to Lilo Ministries. They go to Yokona Ministries. They don't like singles anymore. You see? But a good leader, in the face of adversity, face adversity. So there are three ways. Flee, fold, but the best way is you face adversity. Okay? So that's, the eagle does that. No? So, brothers and sisters, I just like to encourage you, all of us, I learn as I speak. I hope, and in my prayer, that all leaders, all members of Kuala Lumpur Singles for Christ will adopt the leadership of an eagle. There will be adversities, challenges will come along your way. Because Brother Noli is so masipag, industrious, diligent.
Isa pa Grace.
One more. See? That's why I'm here today. And we're serious about, we're looking at, I'll show you my vision for Kuala, no, this is not my vision, the ministries, Singles for Christ, God's vision for Kuala Lumpur later. Okay, that's why I'm here, no? Leaders, okay? So, next slide please. How do we respond to God's vision of grace? The word, number one, so how do we respond? Okay, we talk about how do we respond with that vision. Okay, the work, okay, of massive and global evangelization. We need to evangelize. Okay? If we really want to let the world experience God, every single man and women, okay, experiencing God, how do we do that? We need to invite them in Christian life programs. Okay? Don't be selfish. Okay? Don't be selfish in letting your families only be blessed. No? Tell the good news to everybody. No? That's why I'm here. I'm telling the good news of the Lord. No? The Lord just blessed me. No? If